Hi, it's Megan. So I am shooting a makeup video for the Makeup Forever competition where you can win a week in Paris in the Makeup Forever school. The video can only be 2.5 minutes long, which is really short, and I'm doing a smoky eye, so I'm just gonna start doing the smoky eye as I explain what I'm doing, because 2.5 minutes is next to nothing. So I've done one side of my face in the lipstick, and I'm first gonna start, the way I like to do a smoky eye is first just line the upper and lower waterline. A lot of people would do that later, but for me it just defines it. And I'm gonna do a completely matte, well, almost completely matte smoky eye, because I really wanted to channel kind of, I don't know why, but I really wanted to channel kind of that Eddie Sedgwick from the 60s, that Andy Warhol muse feel, just kind of my mood right now. And she was a New York based junkie, so her skin tone was very different from mine. I live in Southern California and I do spend time out in the sun, so this is kind of channeling it, but not exactly the same. So now I'm using the only kohl I have, but I'm using a kohl because I want something that's really blendable. And the reason why a smoky eye takes me so long is because the way I do it is I put a little on, I blend, I put a little bit more on, and I blend. And in this case, in 2.5 minutes, there's not really time to do that. So I've done the kohl, and then I'm going to blend it with a smoky eye pencil, like this. And then this is where it gets really fun, is I want to put a little bit of black on my eye. So I'm taking the kohl, and I'm just kind of taking the kohl like that and putting it on the brush. I have a smaller mirror, which works a lot better. Because again, I want to have it really matte, and I want to use more of a cream-based product as opposed to a powder, but I just want a really light black gray on my eyelid into the crease, and then coming under like this. And just to kind of make it easier for me, I'm going to take a little bit of a black powder and blend that in. And it's a lot harder to do it on camera than it is to do off. And then I'm going to take a little bit of that black and put it in the crease as well, just to darken my crease. And yeah, I'm blending it kind of into a mess, but that's okay. And then I want to make sure, since I'm going for a really matte dark, remember Eddie Sedgwick was a junkie, she was a drug addict. So that's what's so great about some of these smoky eye looks, is that you have these rock pop stars, which is what the look I'm going for, who were creating an image. And a lot of it was, especially with the smoky eye, it was like the punk rockers of the time. And they had these really dark, amazing images, and you had these great smoky eyes where they were kind of playing up that whole concept. So now what I didn't do any sort of blush. I did basically a shimmery bronzer on the cheeks, because again, I'm not looking for like a healthy glow, I'm just looking for a little bit of shading. And then I'm using a similar colored highlighter up right under here and right here, just to open up the eyes a little bit. And then I'm going to put on a mascara, and then show you what I do with the kohl after that. This 2.5 minutes thing is awfully short. So I'm going to do the mascara first on the lower. And like I said, if I were doing a smoky eye regularly, what I would do instead of in 2.5 minutes, this is probably the thing that takes me the longest. I would apply a whole bunch of product, smear it, and then apply a whole bunch more product. But in the time I have, I don't have time. So there we have that. And I've got just a really light, opaque, matte lipstick on. This is the look. My eyes are starting to water a little bit. That's okay. That's part of the look. And then I make sure with the kohl, after I've done the mascara, that I've lined the whole eye and have gotten the outer area here. And then I'm going to build it up a little bit more here. And blend it up just into the crease a little bit, and add a little bit more black into the crease. And I much prefer the cream kohl formula like this to the powder, but with time, it's gonna work. Mixing them both in. A little bit more lipstick, and that's it. It's ready to go. So that is my look for the Makeup Forever competition. I would love comments for the people that are subscribers on YouTube. I'd love to hear what you think. Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna go take a picture now, and thanks. I'm just adding one more thing because I think I have the time. I forgot to put this on before. So this is how I did the blush, and it's just a sparkly, shimmery highlighting bronzer.